All right, hello, all you night readers. I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Hope you are all doing well. Yeah, there we go. There we are. So, how is everything? Hope you're all okay. Let's pull our theme for the next 24 hours. All right, our theme for the next 24 hours will be, how about that one right there? That one looks good. Long journeys. I think we've had this before, right? Long journeys. But keep that in mind. That is our theme. That's our theme of the day. Long journeys. And hey, CM, welcome. How are you? How was planting flowers going? I hope everything's going okay with that. Hey, Kayla, how are you? I hope things are going well with you, Kayla, and everything else that we were talking about. Our theme for the next 24 hours is long journeys. Can't wait for one of those, right? Kayla, this is talking to you about Pennsylvania, I think. It's been cold and raining today, CM. Well, we should finish it tomorrow. There you go. There's always tomorrow. Always tomorrow. Yeah, so Kayla, I hope you're doing okay. I hope things are going all right. Fairy Wren, hello, hello. How are you? Glad you're here. It is good to see you. Yes, our theme is long journeys. Long journeys. There you go. He's with your friend and he's safe. That's the important part. Shakima, how are you? Hey, Shakima, welcome back. It's good to have you. It's really good to have you. Kayla, that's great news. That's really great news. Excellent. Awesome. Yeah, I kind of thought it was going to, take a little bit of a team effort to get things straightened out and all, but it looks like you guys did just that. So awesome job. Awesome job. So that's it. Our theme for the next 24 hours, long journeys. All right. Who knows? Who knows when we have to go back to that? We'll see. We will see. But all right. So who has a question? Rained all day today. Rained all day yesterday. My goodness, it's going to rain here. It's going to start raining here Thursday, and it's supposed to rain most of the weekend. Yeah, you're welcome, Kayla. I'm glad it worked out. That was the most important thing, right? That it all worked out. I know you hope to go on a long journey all the way from Wisconsin to Pennsylvania. Hope so too. I took the motorhome out yesterday to get gas in it, so it was all gassed up and ready to go for us now. Yeah, 3 days of rain up there for you, as I know. I keep watching I keep seeing the national weather picture. Shakima, you're in Pennsylvania. Awesome. Kayla's looking to move. She's moving down there soon. Hey, kitty cat, welcome. Yeah, it's great to see you. I am glad you're here, and I hope you are well. I am doing well for everyone. Yeah, can you get a general reading for this coming week, CM? Of course you can. Of course. I know. I can't. You know what it is? I don't know what. I don't know what it is. I don't get enough air. I'm just not getting enough air. And that's what makes me yawn. There we go. Oh, there's my justice card. Once again, my justice card. It's either justice or temperance. Every night, that's my card. One or the other. I was hoping you guys didn't pick up on that yawn. Darn. I tried to disguise it. All right, so for the next week, it's what it's telling. What I'm seeing is that, again, here's your 5 of Cups. Your 5 of Cups is about self-pity. That's what it boils down to. It really boils down to self-pity. And that's not where you want to be, especially with justice in here, because the difference between doing the right thing and doing the self-pity thing. The right thing is not the self-pity part, and you know that. So for the next week, you don't want to think of bad things. Don't think of sad things. Don't think of bad things. Don't worry about situations. None of it. Go for the good and not the bad. Go for the good, not the bad. Right? I know you don't like much like the 5 of Cups, and I get it. I understand why, but I think it's kind of just trying to tell you, hey, this is what you could possibly tend to do. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Right? Be inspired about something. Be excited about something. Anything at all, right? And then just meditate on it. Rest on it. Relax. Take time for yourself to do it. Now, you know what I'm really thinking this is next week, of course, the weather will break and things will get better. And I think this is telling you, other than this, it's telling you, first off, this is telling you don't be negative, obviously. Then the rest of this is telling you concentrate on something that you're going to enjoy. Think about it and plant your flowers. Plant your flowers. Yeah, that's what I think you should do. I think that's what it's really going for. No more sadness in the 5 of Cups. You don't want more of that. No. Justice is telling you. You know the difference between the good stuff and the bad stuff. And the bad stuff is self-pity, right? Self-pity is the bad stuff. Dwelling, looking at the negative. That's the bad stuff. That's right. The other day we had weeds and flowers, right? It's time for you to plant the flowers. Plant them. Yeah, absolutely. But no more sadness. No more sad. I think next week it's going to be beautiful out, and Memorial Day weekend's coming up. I think for the next week you'll have a chance to plant. You are very welcome. So, all right. That's what I think. I think, I think it has to be out. I think that Five of Cups has to be out there just so that the Justice card can tell you that's not good. Don't do that. Do the good thing. Be balanced, not keep up with the bad. So, all right. So who else has a question? There you go. Shakima, any love messages for you in the next week? Any love messages for Shakima in the next week? Let's see. Let's see what we get. All right, love messages. Here we go. You also got the Five of Cups. All right. I have to say, I don't see a completely different deck, and you got the same card, so it had nothing to do with the shuffling. But I have to say, I don't see any love messages for the next week. I see where you're. Yeah, exactly, Shakima. I see where you feel like you are really squeezed in, burdened. Obviously, ten of Rods is burdened. So I really see where you feel like things are caving in on you. And you too have that self-pity thing going. You don't want that. You definitely don't want that. There's always that one cup, right, that you can't get to, and then you feel bad about it. Then you feel really, really bad about it. And then you go from the Five of Cups to the Five of Swords. So neither, the fives are not great cards. And, the Five of Swords is telling you if something came through to you in love within the next week, that person would probably be playing mind games. And basically they would kind of suck you dry of your money. They would just keep wanting you to spend and spend and spend on them. And that's all they would want. They would just use you. They would just be using you. So I definitely don't see a love reading in the next week, but I do see what not to do. This is definitely what not to do in the next week. Yeah, definitely not. Don't worry about the things on your mind. Don't worry about the burdens on your mind, because there are some. Of course, we all have them. They're always there. Don't fall into the self-pity category, because that doesn't help you at all. That's just leading to depression. Don't let, and if you found somebody next week, if somebody came along, it would just be mind games and you spending all your money. You just giving and giving and giving. And no take. I mean, there's no reciprocal here. It's just a one-way deal. All right. So, I'm sorry, Shakima. Sorry we didn't have love this week. But there's always next week. There is always next week. Because every week is different. There you go. In true Virgo form. Perfect. All right. So who else has a question? Who else has a question? Shakima's going to be okay. I think she'll be perfectly fine. And we'll come back and we'll try this again next week, and we'll see what next week's reading is all about. That's all. That is all we have to do. Yeah, there you go. That's it. See, don't have that. So we don't have that self-pity thing. We don't have that hanging on the negative stuff. We have positivity into next week, and then we'll see what happens next week. We will go from there. That's all. Not a big deal. Definitely not a big deal. And every day is a new day. So what else? What else is going on with everybody tonight? All right, well, it is a quiet night tonight, huh? Very quiet. It's Monday, Everybody's got the Monday blues. If you had to go back to work, I'm sorry. Sorry if you had to go back to work today. It's just not that, it's not the day for it. There's bad weather going on in the middle of the country, and so that affects a bunch of you. And all kinds of stuff like that, so. All I can say is try to retire as early as you can. It's a wonderful life. There you go. You're thinking about ordering food. All right, let's see. You're thinking about ordering food. One, two, three. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Don't think about it too hard. Don't think about it too long, or else you'll forget the thing. You'll forget about it. You'll say no after a while. Because you don't want to work. You don't want to work to make food, right? You don't want to make dinner. You do not want to make dinner, but you are really looking forward to eating. You're looking forward to eating. And even though it's going to cost you some money, which is okay, you don't mind because eating is going to be fun. And that will keep you from having to be tied down doing dishes later. Right? So, that's what I see. That's exactly what I see. Boy, does that explain it pretty well, huh? I think that explained it absolutely perfect. Wow. That was it. So, now, what are you going to order? That's the next question, right? What to order? Yeah, well, 4-year-olds are still growing. They are still growing, They still got some growing to do. And I figure I hope I'm kind of done with the growing thing. All right, you're thinking, subs because then it's still healthy. Well, yeah, that's true. Do they deliver those to you, or do you have to actually go pick them up? Because then that's work. Then that is work. And remember, no work. No work. No work. Not only do you want to order food, but you want it delivered. You want them to come to your house and drop it right off at the doorstep. Send you a text message, hey, we just dropped off your dinner. Then you don't have to worry about any of it. You don't have to worry about those people, you don't have to worry about being face to face with anyone. You pay for it over the phone, nice and easy. Boom. They leave it on your step. There you go. Milo's delivers. I had a dog named Milo once. He lived to be 17, which was a great life for a dog. He was a good dog. He was very good. There you go. How weird is that, right? That everybody's got a connection to that name. Everybody's got a connection to it. It was a good name for a dog. It was definitely a good name for a good dog. Good name for a good dog. He was big. He was a collie and something else mix, but he was pretty big. He was a good size, and yeah. So it was nice. But he was very gentle and very very loving. Like dogs are. That's all. He was a good dog. Alright, so who else has questions? Nobody. We're just going to talk about dinner now. Milo and Otis, that's right. Yes. Milo was the cat, though, right? I think Fairy Wren. I think Milo was the cat in that one. He was named before I got him. He was a rescue dog, so he was already named. So the dog I have now was already named before I got him. Yogi. My dog Yogi. He's a beagle. He's cute. He's too cute for his own good, because he gets himself in trouble and, and that's a mess. What's up, CM? Yeah, it's kind of like Yogi Bear. Kind of. Just YOGI. Okay, how about that? There you go. I think that should be better. I definitely think that should be better. Well, at least the music's nice. Alright, so now I can start the reading again. Lord have mercy. All these crazy things happening. Alright, so like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by no sound. This is the exact same spot as we had the strength card yesterday during your reading, Kayla. And I get the justice card all the time. So I'm really thinking, first off, you gave the strength that you were supposed to give. That's the number one message. You gave the strength. It has to be kind of followed up on. It has to be, what's the word? I hate when I can't think of words. But there is a word out there. But it has to be followed up is basically it. It has to reinforced. That's it. You have to reinforce this strength with him. And you know already. I know what the question was and stuff, and I get the question. But I think you already know with justice that what was right and what was wrong, what was, what's really the right thing. Oh gosh, I shake everything. What's really the right thing and what's really not exactly true. So I see the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, is also telling you that you have a clarity. You have that you have a clarity of ideas and what the idea is. And yes, those words came out. And you've got the Lovers. You got the Lovers, right? You would think right off the bat, oh, yeah, this is absolutely right. That's the story. It is true. There is love. But I think the Ace of Swords is kind of telling you, but wait. You don't be getting too close or you'll get stuck with my sword. Because not only is the Ace of Swords holding their sword out like this, so is Justice. They're both holding swords, and they are both really kind of telling you that you should be clear on the meaning. If it was you really know in your heart if it was right or wrong, because this is not the first time this may have come up, or this isn't the first time. At least it was, it's been shown to you before. It's been shown to you in other ways at different times by him, by Dorian. And I really think that he, I think he's always meant it in the same vein, in the same way. It's always been the same way. And you, like I said, what's the right way and what's the wrong way to take it. And I think the Ace of Swords is kind of pointing it out to you. Not exactly what you're thinking. And I think, again, just the Strength card coming out at the end is just telling you, don't forget to reinforce the whole strength thing. The whole thing that we had talked about yesterday with the strength, right? So I really think that's a huge deal. All right. So, does that make sense to you, Kayla? Does that make sense? Especially this part. Like I said, I just think that this has come up before, if not in words, in actions, right? In actions. If it hasn't come up in words, it's come up in actions, and you really know what the truth is. You know what it is because of justice. I hope that makes sense. I hope that comes through to you the right way. Is that how it's always been before, Kayla? Because does he love you? Yeah, he absolutely does. Does he love you like, oh, you should be my girlfriend? Maybe not. Maybe not really. And, I just think that I think there's a real closeness. I think there's a real closeness between you and him. And I think that he's, I just think that he was thinking about things in a bad way, and he wanted to get that off his chest. So it has not always been just as a friend. There has been more than friendship. Very interesting. I honestly think that it was said out of everything that was going on over the past few days, and does he mean it? Absolutely. He definitely means it when he says it. I just don't think it's in the boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife relationship kind of way right now. I just think it was something that he wanted known. He wanted that known just in case. Makes sense, right? Okay, good. I'm not going to dwell on it. I don't want to dwell on it. I don't want to keep banging that gong. All right. As long as it makes sense to you, it made sense to me. For sure. I know what I saw. So, yeah, that's the story. So what else is going on? What else is happening? What else is happening? What's going on? Does anyone else have questions? Yeah, does anyone else have questions? Because this is a good time. This would be a good time for it. Hold on one quick second. I am looking for something or trying something. There we go. And great. Okay. Did you guys lose me there at all? Hey, Shannon Reed, how are you? Hello, hello. What's coming towards you, kitty cat? What is coming towards you? Let's see. Let us see. Hold on one second here. Yeah, let's see what's coming towards you, okay? All right, let's see. All right, and CM, will you be getting more hours at work soon? Good question. Real good question. Good question. Let's see if we can get a good answer. All right. So. Okay, good. I am doing well, Shannon. I am doing well. What's coming towards you, kitty cat? What is coming towards you? CM, I fixed that little reader thingy at the bottom for you. Look at that. Now we fit right in there. Just right. What is coming towards you this week? Ooh. Well, you've got the Knight of Cups. That is interesting, right? Your knight in shining armor, your Prince Charming. The one who is romantic and adventurous. That is a very interesting one to have. That's a good start. That's a good start, but it does not seem like it's something that is... it seems like this is just a dream. Yeah, I'm kind of going here from the Knight of Cups to the Nine of Swords, and that's a tough one. You know, you've got the wonderful Prince Charming. And then you wake up. And you see, oh, this was just a dream. Oh no. Why just a dream? Where is Prince Charming? Right? And what happens is the Empress comes along because she is being very protective. She's the motherly figure, right? You know, usually it's everybody thinks that somebody's going to be pregnant, and who knows, maybe somebody around you will, but not, obviously, we're not talking about you. But she is being motherly and protective, and she's kind of telling you that this person who you were dreaming about and thinking about is not all that they're cracked up to be. They have something, there's something sneaky about them, and that's what she's trying to tell you. There is definitely, this is Kitty Cat's reading, CM. So there is definitely something sneaky about them with that Seven of Swords. So, all right. So unfortunately, this is just a bad dream. You have to look ahead and see that you're getting some motherly protective advice and information that Mr. Knight in Shining Armor really is Mr. Sneaky. Super sneaky snake. And that's what I see kind of for you, kitty cat. I know. Oh no, Seven of Swords. Oh no. Oh no, a lot of that reading. Oh no. But I think it's better to know that than to not know it, right? I think it's definitely better to know than not to know. Hello, Spring Evans. Welcome. It's good to have you. I'm glad you're here. You're over on Facebook. If you give me a thumbs up and follow the Night Reader Tarot page, that would be awesome. Okay, I appreciate that. All right, CM wants to know, will I be getting hours at work soon? All right, good. And Spring, if you have a question, just put it in the comments and I'll get to it. Absolutely. All right, CM, will you be getting hours at work soon? You know what? Let's use Tarot in Wonderland. If I can shuffle them, we can use them. Will you be getting more hours at work? All right, let's see what we got. Oh, wow. 1 day every 2 weeks. Yeah, that's not going to pay the bills, is it? That is not going to pay the bills. All right, let's see what we get here. Let us see. Oh, yeah. I think so. I think so. Definitely. Because here, of course, you're starting off with the Ace of Swords, which is a fresh start. You know, it's always a fresh start, right? All the aces are fresh starts. But this is a sudden opportunity start, which is great because that's what you want. You want an opportunity to come along, and that opportunity is for work. 8 of Pentacles, to do work. You know, so your sudden opportunity is to do work. Now, is that going to make other people upset with you? It might, because you may be the only one getting extra. You may be the only one getting more hours and not anyone else at this point. But don't worry about that. You know, you are your own person. You don't have to worry about them. You're just, you know, you just have to worry about you right now. That's the most important thing. That's what's going to, that's really what's going to do it for you, is keep your eye on the prize, right? Keep your eyes on the prize for you, not for everybody else. So don't worry if other people are a little bit on the jealous side because you got hours or extra hours and they're not getting them, because right now, it's all about you. Is this going to happen soon? Absolutely, it's going to happen soon. Because you have the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is the fast-moving knight, right? He's the quick one. He's the aggressive one. He is the very determined there, and I think that's just telling you that it's going to be, you know, soon, in the next week or two. Yeah, it could be a situation with a coworker that you already have, and that would be, you know, again, that would be an issue. That would give them an issue. You know, I don't think it's. I just think it's a. You know, I think it's a jealousy problem, as you can see. You know, but you're fighting an uphill battle as you look at it, right? You're down here, and everybody else that must be above you with the rods there, or the wands, and yeah, so you're kind of fighting an uphill battle with that person, but they'll get over it because it's all about you. You have to take care of yourself. You can't take care of everybody. You know, if you can't please everyone, you got to please yourself. So yeah, it looks like definitely getting some more time. All right, CM, I think it's coming together for you. I think lots of things are going to be coming together for you. You don't think she's just going to give hours to just to one person? Well, even if she gives them to several different people, there's still going to be some people that are not going to be happy. There's always going to be people that aren't happy, right? Yeah. Yep. That is very true. If the buildings are open soon, they'll need extra cleaning done. So, yeah, definitely. All right. So, who else had a question? Was there another one up there? Shannon, did you have a question when you came in? I did not see a question when you came in. I just saw you pop in and say hey and hope you're well. And I am. We're all well. Everybody seems to be doing pretty well tonight. And also, like I said, Spring over on Facebook. Welcome. We're really glad to have you. Hope to have you more nights. Yeah, we're here every single night at 6 o'clock. So hope that you can make it often. And if you have a question, just post it in the comments. Yeah, sure, I have time. I have time for a general reading, Shannon. You got it. That's okay. Life gets busy, right, Shannon? Life gets busy. And again, this is coming and watching tarot shows is not paying your bills, so you have to do what you have to do when you're busy to make sure everything is good. And I get that. I don't make it to every show either because there's just not enough time in the day. And things get tiring sometimes, right? Things get tiring. All right. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what we got for you, Shannon. Let us see. Yeah, it looks pretty good so far. You can go back and watch it. You can always go back and watch it. It's still there. It'll be on there. When was that? Like Saturday night, I think. So you'll be able to go back and see it if you want. You're not missing much, trust me. You are not missing much. All right, so yeah, you are obviously very focused right now on your career. You're very focused on your job. And that is obvious because you just told me how busy you were last week. And the King of Wands is someone who's mature-minded and career-focused. So there you go, right? Just right. You got the Page of Wands. We had the Page of Wands before. The King of Wands and the Page of Wands. You go from the very young to the very much older. And this just shows that you are motivated and excited about the work you're doing. So it just kind of backs up the whole thing that yes, you're focused on your career and you're excited about it and you are, motivated to do it. They just kind of complement each other. The Ten of Pentacles upside down. Ooh. That is saying that you're, kind of that some of the relationships that you have at work may not be as strong as you think they are right now. Or they're just not there at this point. They may not be working right now because of just what's going on and all. But there's some of the things that you are used to at work are not the same right now, basically. The King of Swords again is telling you this is that you're somebody you're serious about this. You want to control the whole thing. You want to control all of work. You want to control everything you do while you're doing it at your job. And then, at the end of the day, you come home finally and you rest, and you've worked a hard day, but you feel better because you made money on it. You made money from it, and you had a good day. So it's, it could be worse. It could be worse. But I really see that being I really see that's kind of what it's all about. Your general reading is basically all about work this week. So, all right. Hope that was okay, Shannon. I hope. Yeah, so what else do we have? What else we got going on? A workaholic for sure. Yeah, you can go back and watch. It's not, like I said, it's not that big a deal. Where are we? Episode 66 today, so it was probably episode 6, or live show number 64-ish. That might be it. I can't remember if it was Friday night or Saturday night, but I think it was Saturday. Oh, there you go. You had a good review today. That's awesome. That's a great thing. I think you're, like I said, that's the whole idea with the page. You are encouraged and motivated and excited about your work. And that was very obvious now that you mentioned you got a good review and it wasn't expected. That just makes that even more truthful. That just shows it. Yeah. So, all right, what else do we have? What else we got going on? We probably have time for one more good reading. One more really good reading. Spring, if you're there over on Facebook, send a question. We can do a reading for you. That'd be awesome. Yeah, you're welcome. It was a good reading, and very positive. So, yeah, you are quite welcome. Now you're glad you popped in for sure. Cool. Very cool. All right, what else is happening? What else is happening out there? Anything good? Anything new? Any more questions? So we got this cool little square reader, this little QR thing down there in the right corner in the bottom for donations. So it makes it really easy. People don't even have to go out of here and go to the website to make them. They can do them if they click, or if they have one of those barcode readers on their phone. It'll pick it right up and take them directly to the donation section of my page, which is so cool. You do it right on your phone. Just scan it. It's very cool. It's working. It works well. I've tried it twice. Hey, Playboy Bunny, you're just in time. Just in time for the very last reading. And you get to ask the last question if you want, since you're here. And I don't see anyone else that has one. So if you have a question, you can get the last reading in. Otherwise, it's great to see you, and we're happy to have you. And it's nice that you're here. All right. Yeah, so yeah, the sound is much better without seeing my face, because then I can, put my microphone where I want it and get it straight and do it exactly the way I used to like it. And you guys get to hear it that way. You guys get to hear it the way I like it. All right, Playboy Bunny, you get the last question, and it is ER's future plan? What are ER's future plans toward you? ER's future plans towards you. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what ER's future plans towards you are. There we go. Cool. So this will be our last reading. You got the nice Nine of Pentacles. That's a great card for rest and relaxation. There's my Justice card. I can't get away from Justice. Or Temperance. Either one. But no Temperance tonight. Just Justice. 3 readings of Justice. Wonderful. All right, so ER's future plans are kind of up in the air right now. Things are kind of hanging in the balance. They're kind of, floating. As you can see, things are kind of hanging in the balance. He is looking toward the future, though. He's definitely looking toward the future, and he wants to get that. He wants to get just the right balance between the two of you, so that everything is perfect when things get when things move forward. That's what I would definitely say with that. The Queen of Cups is you. The Queen of Cups is you. Emotionally nurturing, right? Very sensitive. Very perceptive, though, right? You're a very perceptive person. And then I think that, right now, you just need to take time for yourself. You need to take some time for yourself and rest. Not feel stressed, not feel any of that. Just take some time for yourself. And things will come around. Things will come around. He will, it won't always be that things are kind of up in the air like they are right now. So his plans toward you really are, not bad. I don't see anything terrible about it. It seems like it's pretty good. I get the Eight of Pentacles, and I got the Six of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles is just kind of showing me, again, this is the work card, and he is trying to work towards that relationship, but it also, to me, it shows perfection, looking for perfection. And I think he wants to be perfect before before things move forward. So I definitely think that's part of it. And and then of course there's you again as the Six of Cups, showing that you're just you're that kind person, right? You're very sentimental. So you're just kind of looking out and just waiting. You're waiting patiently, and that goes along with your Nine of Pentacles here. Resting and waiting, and here you're kind of waiting. And it's going to be a bit of a waiting game. It's going to be a waiting game. If I pull the next card, that's your Page of Pentacles, which is showing you again waiting. Here you are waiting. Catch that fish. It does not happen all instantly, that's for sure. Fishing is a waiting game. Hello, Joy Cummins over on Facebook. How are you? How are you doing, Joy? It's great to see you, and I'm so glad you're here. Right at the very end, right? I got here just at the very end. But yeah, so that's kind of what I see for you, Playboy Bunny. You got lots of cards. But yeah, I definitely see where things are going to go your way. I see where things are coming, in your direction. I just see where it's going to take some time, and it's going to give you time to relax and not worry about stuff so much, and let it happen. Let things happen naturally. That's all. Just let things happen naturally, and they will. Yeah, Joy, it's great to have you here. That was our last question. So, yeah, tomorrow night we're on every night at 6 o'clock Eastern time. So, keep that in mind. Yeah, Joy, hope to catch you again tomorrow. Definitely hope to catch you again tomorrow. That'd be awesome. Would definitely be awesome. So, all right. So, Playboy Bunny, I hope that was okay for you, because that's what I see. And yeah, so that's it. You guys are great as always. You can always stop by the website nightreadertarot.com. You can find all the different places that I am. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You can send comments to me through through my email. There's a comment section on the website that you can send, and it goes to my email. And you can make donations from there, or you can make donations from the little QR scanner thingy down there in the bottom of the page, and that would be awesome. It's late in Ireland. Yeah, what time is it now in Ireland? You guys are like 5 hours ahead, so it's midnight there. So I come on at 11. If it's midnight now, I come on at 11 in Ireland. If that makes sense. I hope that's right. I hope it's just a 5 hour difference. Yeah, it's midnight now. So there you go. So I come on at 11 o'clock p.m. Ireland time. Aye. All right. So I hope to see you guys all tomorrow night. Everybody have a good evening. I had a good time, and I hope you all did too. And I will see you all tomorrow. All right. Thank you so much for everything. And thanks for all being here. I appreciate it. And I'll see you tomorrow night. Good night.